Good evening. Welcome back to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. After another dominating performance, this time against Little Rock, the MSU Bulldogs have moved up in the latest AP Top 25 poll. Bulldogs moved up one spot after Texas lost their first game of the season, vaulting them into the top 5 for the first time this season. It's the 61st straight week. The Lady Bulldogs find themselves inside the top 25, 25th straight week inside the top 10. The win sets up a top 10 showdown for MSU, who will host 9th-ranked Oregon Wednesday night. They'll jump it up 6 o'clock on the SEC network. Former Ole Miss QB Shea Patterson has announced via Twitter that he plans to transfer to the University of Michigan. Patterson could potentially be eligible to play for the Wolverines this fall due to the NCAA sanctions that currently face the Ole Miss football program. The NCAA said that players heading into their senior seasons with the Rebels would be free to transfer without penalty. Now, Patterson would be entering his junior year. He'll apply for a waiver from the NCAA. The Toledo-born quarterback and several of his former teammates visited Ann Arbor this weekend before he publicly announced his decision today. Patterson threw for over 2,200 yards and 17 touchdowns in 7 games this year before suffering a season-ending leg injury in an October game against LSU. Ole Miss sophomore wide receiver A.J. Brown has been named a third-team Associated Press All-American. The sophomore from Starkville finished the 2017 season as Ole Miss's single-season record holder for receiving yards, over 1,200 yards, and tied for the top spot in program history with 11 touchdowns. His 104-yard per game average was 6th in the nation. The 2017 Connerly Trophy winner finished 3rd on the single-season record charts as well for Ole Miss, 75 receptions. The road to the National Invitational Volleyball Championship runs through Oxford. The Rebels, who were shunned from the NCAA tournament field, are proving that they deserved a spot as they shut out West Virginia on Saturday to clinch a spot in the NIVC championship match. Sophomore Emily Strope led the way with a match-high 19 kills. The Rebs will host Texas Tech in the title match tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at home. And the Atlanta Braves AAA team has a new nickname. The former Gwinnett Braves, a team located in Atlanta's northern suburbs, announced they'd roll with the team name Stripers, a tribute to striped bass fishing on Lake Lanier. The Attendance Challenge franchise decided to change its name to eliminate any confusion with the nearby big league club. 6 finalists were named in July via a fan vote for the name: the Big Mouths, Buttons, Gobblers, Hush Puppies, Lamb Chops, and Sweet Teas, none of which were chosen. Well, as a matter of fact, Big Mouths was the chosen winner, but then they changed that when they began designing the logos for the uniforms. A lot of exciting games and playoff races going on Sunday. This game had my attention. 3-9 Colts, 6-6 Bills, clinging to their playoff lives, and a snowstorm like you've never seen before during an athletic event descended on Orchard Park. They received in excess of 1.5 feet of snow from yesterday through last night. You can hardly see the field and the players, but trust me, they were playing. We're not really going to give you highlights for this game, but just enjoy some of the images from yesterday. Reports stated that upwards of 10, maybe 12 inches of snow were on the field, on the playing surface. Now, players had trouble maneuvering through it all. The Bills would win 13-7 in overtime, and if we can hold this video for maybe a few more minutes. No? You don't like the snow? If we could hold it, you could get a good idea. There's a guy who's going to be doing a snow angel of how much snow was actually on the field. Right there. That's how deep it was.
Gosh.
That's how much snow fell from pregame in three hours.
I do like that, by the way. I just was upset about that Chautauqua run. But besides that, it was incredible to watch some of that game and how the players, some of them were able to be very successful. Others, though, tough time.
Yeah, I had the Cowboys game on at home and then grabbed my cell phone and was watching
a little
that
different.
game. Yeah.
Man, NFL Red Zone, that's what you need to be on.
Yeah, that costs a lot of...
Come on over to my house. I live with that NFL Red Zone.
Yeah.
It's the best.